I offer a gift of inspiration, to guide you into an opening that is available to you, where each one of you has the capacity to experience new possibilities. You might think of them as timelines that are free from so much resistance. So I invite you to relax into this potential reality where you have freed yourself of concern, of worry, and fear. A place where you are in a state of allowing what is to be without force, without regard for anything your mind judges as too much or less than, and to see it as perfect. Recognize that there is perfection in all things that exist. For there is reason and purpose for all experiences that are drawn to you. So if they are of your liking, wonderful. If they are not of your liking, greet them with the same welcome, for they have come to teach you to open your heart more deeply, your life more fully to joy. It is this state of neutrality with which you may approach all things in your life to create a life of little resistance. You can imagine that the determination in your mind, that things should be other than they are, they ought to be sooner, they ought to be different, they ought to have unfolded or occurred in another way, all those thoughts create resistance to what is. And they do not assist you in skating across the ice smoothly, to use a metaphor. It prevents you from being open to what the blessings are and challenges have to show you, what has been designed for your benefit. So if you are willing to surrender to the unfolding of your life with total neutrality, with lack of judgment, with surrender and great trust that all is ultimately well, regardless of the human lens with which you may be used to seeing it with, then you can most easily see what is present to embrace. Then you can see what experiences are presenting themselves to educate you into the fuller expression of your divine self. These soul lessons, as we will call them, are simply drawn to you from higher levels of your being. There is never anyone or anything that is doing them to you. So when you encounter a difficulty, remember this, that your loving self has provided it to you for a purpose. Turn within to listen. Why may this be occurring? What is this guiding me to see, perceive, or experience? What is next in my pathway that will lead me ever closer to the fullness of who I am? When you use these questions to evaluate your choices, it becomes far easier to know what to do. For there are repercussions from actions of fear or constraint that are far different from those from peace, trust, love, and surrender. Sometimes those may not be easy to choose from the human standpoint, but they will always guide you to greater peace over time. Trust this is so. And allow yourself to let go of the attachment to your human perception of what ought to be. At various moments of your life, allow yourself to evolve, grow, and change with the perspective of your soul. As you engage and understand it more fully, your life will blossom in ways you will not or may not be able to anticipate. And you will come to know yourself in great mastery as you do so. I am here with you, always standing in love by your side.